Alrighty, so hello everyone. We're gonna do this week's update for our Kickstarter. There haven't been many questions this week again, but we have some updates regarding to our new file management, and we are taking important steps to have the new version of the toolkit released by the end of April.
Hello, since backers get a license for the Master's Toolkit, which is already out, will we be able to get a license for the Toolkit before the Sci-fi pack is out?
We're going to be sending out the toolkit keys with the Sci-fi Essentials pack. The reason why we made the decision is because the toolkit now is in a very different stage than the toolkit what will be released to accommodate the Sci-fi pack, both regards to user experience and user interface. So someone who would get the keys now and start using the toolkit basically in 1 month, they would need to accustom to a completely new way of managing content, building maps, or creating soundscapes. And we believe that it would be better if we just hold it off and everyone would get access to a well-documented and stable version of the new toolkit.
Hi, do the sci-fi themes include music and soundscapes, or are they to be added in stretch goals?
Stretch goals refer to additional content. All of the packs that we are releasing with this Kickstarter include placeable assets, textures, animations, music, sound effects, already packaged with them, and then the stretch goals add extra animations on top of that or extra audio content.
Well, that's our questions done.
All right, sweet. So in that case, I think we should jump into sort of the development log of what you have been up to.
So all our functionality is now on the hand here, so we can adjust hue, for example. Okay. So all our image manipulation stuff is in and working. Pretty great. We have our light sources in, so if we want to say grab our fire, we've got our lighting tools, so we can turn our light on. The radius to be, say, 10. We can do our time of day stuff. So everything's looking pretty solid. This remnants of the object wheel will be going away later this week, and we'll be upgrading it to the new system. We've just got our animation effect stuff in, so we can stop and play, change the frame rate. We can set it to be a triggered or a looped animation. So for triggered, it'll just play through once, but for looped, it'll just loop as long as it needs to. And we've got our hidden and our lock on the side here, so we can lock it, and then we can't click on it unless we hold shift. And we have hidden, so that'll hide it from the player view. Our layering tools are in and working pretty well. So we can, say, move it up a level, down a level. We can move it to top and bottom and whatnot, but currently we're on the terrain layer, so yeah, it's not bad. Have our multi-level stuff working, our map rotations in, so we can rotate the map. Reset it to north. Our grid settings window still needs upgrading, so that'll be happening hopefully later this week, or if not next week. We've still got our transparency, grid type, grid colors, and grid style. Our fog of war settings, so we can affect the actual color of the fog of war. Reset it. So on the DM screen, we can set it to be either transparent or not transparent. And we can brush things. So, etc. Or we can select this, and in our lighting settings, the light go through fog of war. So now when we move this around, we'll probably bump the radius down a little bit. Go to just 3. Wonderful. Set our reveal mode to automatic. And so now we've got that. We can decide to hide the already seen areas or not. So if we don't, then we get this sort of transparent thing here. If we set it back to black, it's a bit easier to see. So your party can explore and they can sort of see what's going on. And then we can, set that back there so the DM can still see what's going on.
So our Sci-fi Essentials pack, visual assets wise, is well and truly done. Now we are just waiting on one more batch of animations to come in and the production for audio just starting this week. So for Fantasy Essentials, we will need to remake our audio presets for the new system. So the production of that begins this week as well. Are we able to put updates for that soon, you reckon? Or is it going to be an April thing?
For the essentials, fantasy stuff? We can definitely do updates for the soundscape stuff. No worries about that. We'll just be, only the beta users will be able to use it.
Yeah. So if you're using Stable, you already have access to all the fantasy soundscape presets, but if you would like to use it with beta, then the patches will start coming at the end of next week. Thank you very much for being with us. We have made a new stretch goal last time, so we are getting pretty close to the double audio, which is pretty exciting. We're not getting many feedback or questions about this Kickstarter comparing to the last one. It can be a good or a bad thing, so please let us know if you encountered any difficulties. If you reckon just by reading our story something is not clear, please let us know about it, give us some feedback, and see you in the next update.
Chat to the next one.